We are here in the Marshall Islands Registries booth, and we're going to speak with the heads of international registries and with also the chief operating officers, CEOs, and Mr. Tsanakoudis, who is the business manager here in Greece and international. I'm going to address the questions, and you can choose to answer whichever one is okay. First of all, I'd like to talk about the major issue which we had a couple of months ago with the IMO's latest resolution regarding the decarbonization of shipping, which from our experience we saw that Marshall Islands was very vivid about the zero emission shipping and how we are going to get there, despite the fact that some other voices in shipping were a bit, let's say, hesitant towards that. Can you talk us through this initiative?
Well, from the Marshall Islands standpoint, as a country, of course, it's a low-lying country, so climate change is near and dear to the heart of the government. But as we saw, it was a consensus that was built that I think everybody was reasonably satisfied, and that was the most important part of it, that they found a consensus and a midpoint where for a point of departure and actually to begin with, and I think it's nice to have that settled now to move forward. Because what shipping needs is certainty, so at least we know where the target is now, and we can move towards that.
Do you think that it's possible to achieve the goals that were set?
I think so. I think they're quite realistic, and I think in the next 10 to 15 years you're going to see a complete change in methods of ships propulsion, and I think historically the renewable energy decarbonisation impetus is changing exponentially, because I think there's a lot more is achieved than has been predicted. So I think it's gaining momentum, and I think in 15 years' time we could be talking about complete new systems of propulsion.
Do you think that it will all start from 2020?
Well, I think it's starting now, because with vessels, although LNG is a low sulfur fuel, it's still a high carbon fuel relatively, but people are investigating lots of different things like fuel cells and methane. I saw that methane has just been approved as a potential fuel, so I think this is being investigated all the time.
Which are the main concerns from your clients, the ship owners, regarding the transition to low sulfur fuels?
I think the uncertainty, as Bill said, that's the biggest thing.
Given that we are just 18 months away, when will this uncertainty dissipate? Because we're talking about uncertainty for a couple of years now already.
Yeah, well, shipping, unfortunately, can be a bit uncertain over things. If you look at the ballast water, that kind of proceeded in a rather uncertain manner for many number of years. But I think with the low sulfur, I think that is fairly certain.
And it's also the safety concerns that some of the owners have, and that's why the Marshall Islands took the initiative to submit a paper in the IMO last week, because we want to see that if the transition period will create problems on safety on engine room or machinery equipment, and that's why we take the initiative with Intercargo, Intertanko, Liberian Registry, DEMCO, and ICS to submit this paper in the IMO.
Okay. Hopefully there will be some clearing of the uncertainty moving forward.
There will be an intersessional group in June, and I think it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks with the group that they are talking, and they will take the paper, they will discuss about the paper and the safety concerns they have, and they will come up with probably new proposals or new ideas in the next MEPC.
Okay. And Mr. Tsanakoudis, regarding the presence of the Marshall Islands Registry among the Greek ship-owning community, we're seeing a constant growth. Do you think that this will be the case moving forward as well?
That's it. That's our target actually. I mean, we have expectations that the flag will still grow in the Greek, not only in the Greek market but worldwide. We're still number one, but not only in terms of how many ships or how much gross tonnage we have. We're number one in terms of quality as well, and in terms of resources and structure in Greece. We are the only registry with almost 50 people working right now in the Greek office, and we offer all kinds of services that no other major flag can do.
And the important thing about the office is it also has to have, first of all, the right people, and then they have to be empowered to make the decisions locally, as opposed to waiting for a central office somewhere to open up. What we've seen with a lot of our competitors is they say they'll have offices worldwide, but it'll be a gentleman working out of his condominium with a laptop. That's not an office. When we say we have 28 offices worldwide, that's actually offices that we either own or lease, and we have staffed up with our personnel. We now have 430 people working worldwide for international registries, the Marshall Islands Registry. So it's really, and that's enabled us to perfect what we call our decentralized model. And again, it's important to have the right people, and those people have to be empowered to make the decisions on the spot.
Okay, thank you very much, and enjoy your week in Posidonia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.